All right. All right. All right. Welcome to Goof On tonight. It is March 10th, 1968. I mean, 2026. It was a good day back in City 8. Somebody was born today or birthed. Uh, birthed. There he is. And he's so cute. Where's the rest of them? Nah, I got one of these. You know. All right, glad you could be here. I'm glad I'm alive. Yeah. You know, I think the throwing up thing's over. And if I had to say it, I'm can't believe I'm going to, but it was the weed. Well, so far it's been a month, right? Almost a month. It'll be a month Friday. That was the last time I was sick. Um I quit smoking the week I was sick in the hospital. So I said, "Look, I got to try cuz I can't keep doing this." And it's really weird, like every time I went to the hospital, the first thing I do was come home and smoke. Been 5, 6, 7 days, however long I was gone. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna get really fucked up, you know. Eh, yeah, but the next day, this silvery gel. Every morning, I'd have to cough it up, and then every 20 minutes, because I'd smoke about every 20 to 30 minutes. And this stuff has been in my body for at least 4 years. And I had it tested, and they said it was stomach acid. Huh? Why is it doing that? Everybody said, never seen it before. Nobody, no doctor, no nurse has ever seen that color phlegm. Gray, silver, whatever. And it had spickles through it. And if the light hit it just right, it was like cubic zirconi phlegm. And like if it dried out, it would just be it would be gone. It would be flat. Like there was nothing there. Like it was air, but it would just flake away. But that was coming out of me. I haven't smoked, right? It's almost a month, and I haven't seen that phlegm at all. I haven't coughed. If you haven't noticed, I'm not coughing anymore. Um, I mean, I'd have these coughing bits, and it was getting worse and worse. So I stopped altogether smoking. Now, I still have some, um, but I won't touch it yet. I did once, but I didn't have the stuff yet, the drops. The drops are doing their thing. I'm virtually not taking any THC except for the morning. And I just took my second dose today, which like 12, 13 hours later. I don't know. I feel great. And I just, I correlate smoking pot with being sick now. So I don't vape anymore because I correlate that with being sick. So just the thought of it makes me nauseous. And smoking weed. I never thought I'd say it, but if this is it, then I have to tell people out there because I didn't believe it. I could have ended this 4 years ago, 5 years ago. They asked me, "Do you smoke?" I said, "Of course." "Weed?" "Well, that's it. Yeah." "Every day?" And I go, "Yeah." "Every hour, every half hour." Yeah. "Oh, well, have you ever heard of cannabis hypermeresis syndrome?" I'm like, "It's not the weed." God, why would it be the weed? Hey, I'm just telling you, dude. Look, I quit this, I quit that. I'm not stopping. And I didn't until now. And I don't trust it yet. Because I went, when Charlie Kirk was taken out, I was in the hospital. And that was the worst I've ever been. I went 4 months without puking because I almost quit. The first 2 months, I barely smoked any weed. And I even told my friends, I'm like, hey, I barely smoke. And I haven't thrown up, but I still saw the phlegm shit. And then, of course, I started smoking more in November. And then by Christmas, I was back to smoking what I normally did. And I threw up. January, what was it, 4th, 14th, somewhere around there. And it hit me bad. And then I got sick 3 weeks later. And since then, now I got to quit. And we're going on a month. And if it is, see, I'm allergic to weed. If it touches me on my skin, I'll break out in hives. It can touch my palms. That's it. There was a time, like, when you do this with the weed and you're making your little joints or putting it in, I did this, and I scratched my head. Wouldn't you know it? I got... the only thing that works is water. I just took a shower and I was fine. But it sucks. It itches so bad. And if it gets in my eyes, they'll swell up to where they're shut. I have pictures of it. Looks like I was Rocky one day. Yeah. If it gets in my mouth, I get hives. So don't you think if you're smoking the actual thing that makes you itchy and allergic, if you're ingesting it in your body, it's got to be bad. So I tell people now, and I'll end this thing. I have to tell people this is a very important thing that people are denying. I denied it for 5 years that it wasn't the weed. I'm not sold yet because, I went 4 months without puking and I was smoking. So I want to see if I quit altogether. And the reason it took 4 months because I wasn't smoking that much at first. So I have to make a public service announcement to my peeps. I care about you. If you're going through this, and there's not a lot of people who go through it, but there's enough people that they're writing articles that are being peer reviewed and everybody's agreeing. They're seeing this so much more. If you're allergic to it, if it gets on your skin and you itch and you may throw up and you're not realizing it's the weed, it is. It doesn't matter what I ate. It doesn't matter if I took acid pills. Everybody's giving me acid-reducing pills, nausea medication. I'm like, it don't matter. You don't get it. So, take my story. I think it's the real deal. I wouldn't tell you about it because I love smoking more than eating. And I'm really doing fine with the drops, but it's a totally different vibe, man. I like it. I can think better. We have got a dilemma, though, in ufology. And I thank everybody for hanging out tonight. I saw Dorothy. Dorothy, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. Let me pull it up. I think it's there. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday to me. Thank you. Love you, too. Tit-dot. 55 on X. Thank you for the Finsky. And David Wilcox, not Wilcock. DWNW. In the house, throwing down a PayPal contribution to the cause of G. Thank you, man. And he says, happy birthday, Dick. No, he didn't say that. Happy birthday. And then, I don't need to read the rest. It's private. Thanks, everybody. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Appreciate you. Yeah, who's here? There he is. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. Jeanette, how are you? The angel of goof on. Giddy up. She gave me a nice little gift. That gush all over PayPal. Donnie Creel. Donnie Creel in the house. Oh, man. I wish I had your name. Man, you can do so much with it. Welcome to the show. DC. Paula Fauci. No, I'm joking. I've always wanted to say that. Paula Faust. How you doing? Hey, Thor Pankoop. How you doing? TP1 in the house. Hey, Tony. What do you say? How do you be? Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Hey, there's Locky Dairy. What do you say, LD? Nice to see you around. Contrary. 1, 1, 1. You have, well, Have you ever thought of adding JUAN in there? Yeah, Juan? No? All right. Welcome to the group. The Angelion Gaia AOG in the house. That's stupid. It's like almost too close to AOC. I can't do it. I just can't. I can't. You're much better. Good to see you. And thanks for hanging. Metalhead. What do you say, BD how? I'm dyslexic. Welcome to the group. GC, Glenn Collins in the house. Good to see everybody. Cindy Crow. How you doing? CK. Good to see everybody. If I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we do have a lot of show to do. And a short time to get there. James! J6 times 2T. January 6th times 2D. That's good. That's good. Tutti fruity, fresh and fruity. Good to see you. Thank you for the happy birthday wish. I just saw it. Thank you, thank you. Yep, I did miss yesterday, didn't I? I fell asleep. Did I? I can't remember. I didn't do a show yesterday, yeah? I did one in the afternoon for the other thing, and yeah, that's right. I wasn't feeling. I think I fell asleep about 5:30, and that was it. Now, I was in the middle of making the thumbnail for the show, and I fell asleep. That's exactly what happened. I think when I woke up, it was 8:30. I think it was 3 hours later, 8:30. I was so pissed, so mad. But I don't know why that happens. It's like, well, I know why. I was up the whole night before, and then I went out all morning, and then I did the show on no sleep from the night before. That's right. Now I remember. I got a message today. Somebody says, "Why do you even bother doing your show anymore?" Leaves a comment on one of the shorts I put up. You're only getting 50 people. It's not even worth it. I said something really nice. I said, yeah, but you still come over. So I said, I go, what do you, that's what I said. I said, what do you care what I'm doing? Why do you care? Let me do what I want. And by the way, we've gotten over 40 new subscribers in the last couple of weeks to goof on. It's the first time in 2 years. And it's starting to open up. I'm telling you, it was my fault that this channel died the way it did. I didn't realize it. I have to admit it. Because all I did was this, nothing else. And YouTube wants you to use all shorts, premieres, videos. So, I started doing shorts, and then my phone is broken. It was supposed to be delivered today. And I got the new Samsung Ultra 26. Can't wait. It's being released tomorrow, but I was supposed to get it today. And then I got a message telling me there's been a delay on your shipment. Nothing you need to do. It'll be there tomorrow. So anyway, I can't wait to get the phone. And I got for my birthday, I got new Beats headphones. Oh my God. It's the Solo 4. I have Beats 2. And I didn't think they could make it that much better than what I heard. They didn't have the app when I got the Beats the last time. Now they have an app, and you can change everything like the EQ and customize the way you want it to sound. Do I hear music going off here? Oh, who did that? Paris Diamonds? Paris Diamonds threw up. Oh, wait, what? Thor didn't get one. We're rooting for you, Chief. Paris Diamonds gifted 5 memberships to Goof on. I got to tell you, that's really nice. That helps out so much to let you know, to give people that. Thank you. That is a nice gift too. That is. Now, for those who are here that get the free month, it automatically will cancel out if you do nothing. But if you want to renew it, it's up to you. Who got them? D-Stew 57A. Like, you sound like a pilot. Received a membership. Who are these people? Jerry Seinfeld? Sith Care Bear won. Sith. The Sith Bear. Where is it? Sith Bear. King Keef. I like King Keef. You got to put a little Keef on top of your weed. Good to see you. Nice gift. Wilt went. Wilt 24. Oh, it shut it down. Oh, there it is. Wilt went 4 hours. Oh, I see. Wilt 24 hours. Gotcha. Man, I'm slow. Glad you got the gift. And Kate 0155 got the gift as well. Nice support. Paris Diamonds from Dit Dot. Oh well. Oh well. All right, we got a lot of work to do. You guys ready? All right, here we go. In the name of the Father. Oh, I'm sorry. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Jesus. Ready? I got to play this first. It's a must. Okay. I love when that happens. Unreal. Unreal. I thought we lost everything. All right. I got to play this first, it says. Alien. Okay, where'd it go? All right. I think this is it. Yeah. So Tom DeShlong, you probably have seen the interview, but it's been a minute. I think this is that interview. And this goes with tonight's show, which is why I chose this clip. Now, tonight, I'd like to talk about little sign language. Have aliens seamlessly assimilated into our society as humans? How would we know? Masks? The color of their skin? Racist? What would it be? How would you know if they've got masks that, like in the movie, they live? You know, you can't tell unless you put fancy glasses or contacts on, right? No, that's a movie. But the reality is, experiencers say that they are among us and we can't tell the difference. And Tom DeLonge, I wish it was somebody else telling us these things. You know what I mean? Why? What? Polarity interviewed Eric Hecker. I'll have to check. We'll check it out. Yeah, that's a good. I like Polarity. Yeah, good one. I'll leave that up right by me. All right, let's listen to TD here. Tom DeShlong. He thinks aliens are among us. They look exactly like us. I'm telling you, I've been to Walmart recently. I know where they live.
Well, like a good way to look at this is like look at Syria. And Syria's in chaos because the United States and Russia are having a proxy war there. Mm-hmm. Now look at the Earth. It's the exact same thing. Different races are coming here, and they're trying to win and against each other.
So there's more than one race.
Oh yeah.
How many different ones?
Universe we're talking about. Right. I don't know how many. I don't know.
But there's a bunch of different creatures, and they all have the same sort of technology.
Yeah.
I can't believe they're playing. I got to turn that down. No, I can't.
And some are very human. Some look just like you and I.
Really?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, right.
So if we have craft and we have bodies and the craft appear to be able to travel amongst the stars, and if that is what's ended up revealed, just hypothetically, what is your warning here?
Their warning is this. What if they don't travel among the stars? What if there's something else about these things that we don't yet understand?
But you should know! You're the guy! Aren't you? He should know. Oh, all of a sudden they ask him a tough question. Of course he's not going to have an answer for that. But if he's running the questions, right? If he says, hey, ask me this, oh, he's got all those answers. What a shyst. I just don't like him that much. Not a fan.
Human-looking non-humans. Right. And the reason I'm saying this is that when...
There's a dickhead, Dick Dolan.
For many years, I would...
Yeah, I would, yeah. Don't want to hear you, Mr. Fruit.
Robert Bigelow said to me...
Oh, my God. Why would anybody believe anything Bigglebutt has to say? Honestly, James Fox is gone, lost. He's gone to grifter heaven. Or hell.
Okay, so Robert Bigelow said to me, they're walking among us.
Who gives a shit?
I said, what do you mean they're walking among us? I said, they're walking among us. They live right here.
Robert Bigelow is the biggest.
What if it turns out that...
Oh boy, here's a genius.
That is even higher on that ladder than we are.
Boo-hoo. Choo-choo.
Do we need the social institutions?
Shut up.
That we have today? Will we need governmental and religious organizations that we have today?
What a stupid thing to ask. Would we need religious organizations that way? These idiots, this one especially, right? Think they know it all. This is a guy who said, I don't care about UFOs or aliens. I never studied it. I have no reason to be here. And he's the guy that you and everybody else on that side of ufology thinks got the answers? I mean, really.
If it turns out that there is something else or someone else.
Shut up.
That is technologically more advanced.
Everybody's technology. You know what? Here's how stupid these mofos are. Here's how stupid they are. They think, right, that if they can make a spaceship, that they're smart. How smart is Einstein? How smart are people that invent shit? They're pretty freaking smart, right? But it's only going to take one or a handful of people to come up with anti-gravity and, free energy. So if one guy invents it, does that mean the rest of us are as smart as that guy? No. It's one guy out of billions who figured it out. And the rest of us may have 110 IQ, may have 100. And that guy's at 180, 210. Doesn't mean the world is, doesn't mean we all are. As a matter of fact, IQs have dropped over the last 30, 40 years. So think about it. How smart are the aliens for real? We don't know. Oh, they can talk to us telepathically. They're advanced. No. There's no proof. I get it. Maybe there's one or two people on the planet, maybe a handful, that have a way to make contact or just vibrate at the right vibration. And that's therein. Maybe that's evolution. I don't know. But I wish I could hear what they hear. That's the only thing they haven't invented. Hearing other people's thoughts. I know if we listened to Lou, we'd hear Burger, 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 spaghetti. Men. It goes all over Lou. But it's silly. Silly. Yeah. Aliens talk to us. Oh, sure they do. You bet your Asper cream. Look, you know Don Phillips. Remember that guy? Everybody knows Don Phillips. You don't know his face yet. Says NATO knows of 12 alien species and say they've been here for thousands of years. He worked for the United States Air Force, Lockheed Skunk Works, and as a CIA contractor. He talks about the agreements between President Eisenhower and alien races that was made, which are on film. Have we ever seen those? No, we haven't seen. Anybody ever seen it? No, you haven't seen them either. Me neither. Speculation doesn't mean proof. The research into the alien races from NATO and many other countries and is documented who these races are, the tech reverse engineered for UFOs, and much more. Now, I don't know. The new drones, you know the ones that came out in November, but when Trump got elected around that time, and that was all over the New Jersey coast, there was some weird technology. That stuff was bizarre. They looked like I don't know, amoeba. I remember there was one that was in a tree. It hit a tree. It looked like it was an amoeba. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just weird. It could have been an alien takeover. They were just flying around. You could say anything you want. They were drones, and I think it was our technology. I don't think it was aliens. I don't think it was alien drone technology coming in for a look. And the spheres and the moomy doomies all bull. Why?
Craft from 1945 or 47, was it?
This is crazy.
This is crazy. In Roswell, New Mexico. And yeah, they were.
Is it Roswell or is it Roswell? Because he said Roswell. Never heard it said like that. Only him.
1945 or 47, was it? In Roswell, New Mexico. And yeah, they were real. And yes, we really did get some technology from them. And yes, we really did put it to work. And we can thank people in the United States Army to have the foresight to put these into industry for the benefit of the people of the world. I know this to be a fact. We put it to use. But it took us a long time to figure out what it was, and then figure out how we can use it, and then what to use it for. And are those products useful for humanity? It wasn't until actually later on in the 80s and 90s, this recent, when I founded a company called Light City Technologies. It was a technology development corporation of a secret nature. We work with data signals, avionics, computer. And as I had talked with you before, we knew each other from certain agencies of the military in contract with the CIA or other branches of usually called unseen industry. I would say that's a good term. We can term it black, deep black, or hidden. And okay, that might be okay for the popular, but having participated in it, and we still do once in a while, on
I've got the Eric Hecker
contract, because we might get something useful that can save lives and save money as well for everybody, not just this country. The question that
see right here, when you let them talk for a while and freelance like that, like what is that? What it's called, freelancing? When they can freebase the way he's doing it, you can't get the words out. You see, it's hard to remember lies mixed in with truths. Anyway, I just wanted you to hear him talk about the 12 species. We'll get away from that because polarity is a much better conversation with that Eric Hecker. I don't know how much I can play because I haven't watched it yet. I shouldn't play any of it until I get, the okay, but we'll take a look-see. Let me see here. Yeah, this is it's going to be good. All right, let's take a look. Raytheon. Direct energy weapons. That's what this is about, right? Hold on, I got to see something. Yeah, Raytheon whistleblowers saw direct energy weapons used in Antarctica. That's cool.
The broad views of Antarctica. Take a look.
Oh,
Eric
wicked.
Hecker is a former US serviceman who was contracted by Raytheon to go and work down in Antarctica between 2010 and 2011. While the specific roles that he served there as a fireman and a plumber were not overly significant, they did allow him a very unique access to the entire South Pole facility.
That is the South Pole telescope. 450,000 pounds.
The ELF system was probably the turning point where I was like, my concerns had become realized, and that was this massive green laser beam that used to fire out of a building known as ARO, A-R-O, the Atmospheric Research Observatory.
Way off in the distance out there. That's the Arrow Weather Facility.
Oh, wow. Look at
Gotta
that,
check
man.
that next.
And I saw that happen with great regularity.
Oh, cool.
Eric has now come forward as a whistleblower, and he believes that the technologies that he saw and worked on in Antarctica actually serve a nefarious dual purpose, including voice-to-skull technology and direct energy weapons that might be responsible for the 2011 Christchurch earthquake.
I mean, you, I, everyone, we all could be technically being influenced by these frequencies from...
I just had deja vu watching that play. It was weird.
From these transmissions.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on top of a big pile of snow at what is commonly referred to here as the edge of the world.
And if you want to support Eric and see more of what he does, his website, Deciphering TV, will be linked below. Now let's get into the show.
Oh, all right. That was a good intro, huh? You did good.
Eric, thank you for coming on today. I really appreciate you giving us the time.
You got it, Josh. I'm really happy to be here. I'm looking forward to this conversation.
I definitely want to get into all of the Antarctica stuff, and I'm sure we will. But I think what is relevant right now, I guess it's something that you're involved in, is disclosure. And we've obviously just had President Trump say that he's going to be announcing or releasing the UFO files. So I wanted to sort of find out, what is your initial thoughts on the authenticity of that, and how do you think it's going to play out?
My initial thought, sir, is I think of it like Newton's law of motion. We see the momentum of disclosure for the failure that is ongoing. So until we see an equal and opposite force, I think the momentum will continue as some sort of deception,
Kinetic.
some narrative control. I hope I'm wrong. I would love for there to be actual disclosure from the government, but I don't believe the government has the answers. I think they're being puppeted and played by the military industrial corporation contractors. I think they're the ones that have the truth. So unfortunately, my initial thought on this is that this is going to be more of the circus, as John Warner IV put it.
Okay. So, look, I can't play all of this, right? It's over an hour and 40 minutes. I wanted to take a look at it. Maybe we'll come back to it at the end, but there's so much in here, and I know it's good, that I need to watch it and then make notes on it and do a real, dissemination of what they're talking about if I was going to do that. But we will talk about this probably Thursday. I'll bring it back. It's just, I think Jeff Willis is coming on tomorrow. right? Yeah, I think it is tomorrow because his birthday was last Wednesday and he couldn't do it. So we'll do it Thursday, and then we'll have a really good, separation between me just forwarding and I don't know where to go. I can't do it. It just doesn't feel good. So we'll come back to that. And thank you very much. I think that was Paris Diamonds, right? You threw that at us. That was good. I think that was you. If you're not, I'm sorry. Those drops really work. All right. So I'm just going to go into what I've got left. And look, we've already been here so much. I've talked. We've done a lot already. I got to point this out now because this is where I left off. Are the aliens here? And the funny thing is, you've got a lot of people saying, yeah. And then when you see those people say, yeah, they're here, those are the people I never trust. It's always the same people. And now we got Rose Cuckold. Yeah. Rose says congressional committees have been told that the U.S. has detected alien craft on orbital platforms. I don't even know what that means. Orbital platforms? Does that mean they're in orbit on a platform? Or they're in the Earth's orbit on a platform? What is an orbital platform? I gotta ask Gemini. I don't know what it means, man. I'm sorry. I'm not as smart as some people. What is an orbital platform? I'm sorry, I don't know. An orbital platform is a broad term used to describe a spacecraft or artificial structure designed to remain in... I was right! Of course it is. It's designed to remain in stable orbit around a celestial body, usually Earth, for an extended period. Unlike a rocket, which is a transport vehicle, a platform is a destination or a stable base used to host sensors, people, that's what it says, or industrial equipment. Just like in Star Wars, the city in the sky, Lando Calrissian, right? They came in right on the platform. It was in orbit around the Earth or planet. That's what it is. Space stations, the International Space Station and the Chinese Ting Tong are the ultimate examples. They provide life support, power, and docking ports for modular research. All right, we get it. Told you. I knew it. Well, what else would it mean? It says it right there in the words. It's orbital platform. You'd have to be a Rose Cuckold to not get that. Now let's listen to Rosy Cheeks tell us why he thinks that, who knows if congressional committees have been talking about this shit.
US Space Command was interviewed today, and he said in response to Mr. Trump's announcement that he would look forward to hearing what is going to be released, but he said that he'd never seen any evidence himself of any type of extraterrestrial evidence in any of the imagery that he has on his space platforms. And I can tell you that sits completely opposite to what I'm being told by people who've given evidence to congressional committees. My understanding is that congressional committees have been told about sightings of apparent craft that are not human by orbital platforms used by the United States. So somebody's not telling the truth. And I think so long as we have this situation where the heads of government agencies are clearly operating under some kind of caveat, some kind of constraint, I don't think, unless we see a meaningful statement from President Trump where he says categorically all of this information will be released, I truly do not see any real effort to declassify or release any kind of information. And certainly, I don't believe that this is the beginning of a rollout of the fact of the existence of a legacy retrieval and reverse engineering program.
Wrong answer, McFly. What did he just end this with? What did he say?
To declassify or release any kind of information. And certainly, I don't believe that this is the beginning of a rollout of the fact of the existence of a legacy retrieval and reverse engineering program. I noticed
Paris Diamonds. Throwing down a $2. Who says a portal is a two-way street? Oh, that is true. Thank you for the $2 comment. That's smart, actually. Yeah, well, everybody says it's a two-way street. If you can go one way through a portal, then certainly you would be able to come through. You'd have to come home. Not necessarily. They could just be one way, right? You step into it and it goes to where it's supposed to. You got to find the other portal that'll take you back here one way. See, they got to be a two-way street. It's got to be two-way. Do you know how hard it is to find a portal, let alone two that'll take you where you want to go? See, this is why I don't buy into the portal theory. I don't buy into it. I can't. I want to, but we're talking 2,500 the year. All right, by the time we have that technology, which I don't even think we will. I don't even think we'll be able to go light speed. I don't think we'll have free energy by then. Nope. No. I don't think we're going to survive. I think humanity will off itself within 50 years. Actually, more like 20 years. And if I told you why, you wouldn't believe it. But I'm going to tell you. Let me get into the way it happens. And, well, I was in the backyard. I was. And this beautiful black man came out of the bushes. I said, wait a minute. Do I know you? He said, yes. I've been lurking in your bushes for weeks, waiting for the time to give you this message. And I said, oh no, are you here to kill me? I'm messing with you guys. There's no black man. But that's how the story goes with the white lady. I've got a black man. Hides in the bushes. I didn't mean it like that. You know, it's supposed to be an alien man, half human thing. But no, you guys went to the dark side. Red's racist too. Look at Rose. What is going on with the eyeliner? I was just on a live cast with me hoodie, and it looks dashing. My jowls. I mean, come on. You know, these guys, why? Lou, you know, in my opinion, I think the guy dresses up like a woman. Sure acts like one. But I really do. I think he's a cross-dresser. And I think he puts on the makeup, and then sometimes we see him the next day and his face is still red from trying to get the makeup off, because it's hard to get off. Have you ever seen Kiss in concert? You ever see them take their makeup off afterwards? Rosy cheeks. That's why they go out the back way. But I got to talk real quick, because how would you feel there's a psychiatrist who talks to people who are reptilians. Have you seen this lady? Look, I'm telling you, they are amongst us wearing these outfits that look like humans. I don't know how they're doing it. But if they're that advanced and that much smarter than we, then this, we have masks. The CIA made masks. You've seen the videos. I played them if you've ever been here when I've done that. They look good. And you can't tell. You can't. And I'm not talking like a jackass. Remember when he put the old man mask on? That was over 10 years ago, right? The CIA has it to where they look awesome. You can't tell the difference. You really need to know what to look at. And now, recently, Jim Carrey looks like, I don't know, man. Not him. Have you seen the Jim Carrey videos lately? I guess he went to Germany to get some sort of an award for a lifetime achievement of whatever he does. And he looked different. Like he had a lot of plastic surgery done. His cheeks were up too high. This was wrong. His eyes were even a different color. And then come to find out, people are saying that it wasn't him, that it was this woman. And they wanted to see if they can get away with it. And she had a Jim Carrey mask made. And believe it or not, I mean, it does look like her. It's kind of weird. But the voice was too good. It was Jim Carrey. No, it was. He's not dead. People are saying he's dead and they cloned him. I can't get in. I just don't know. We've been duped before with Barack and Michael. All right? Joan Rivers died over that. Oh, come on. Michelle's a man. You can see the bulge. Oh, oh. Liz Taylor's blood type was ragu. Oh. All right, here we go. This is the psychiatrist whose patients are reptilians. They walk amongst us, friends. And I'm not talking about the 13 percenters.
A few reptilian clients.
Wrong show.
And is there a pattern to what they struggle with?
Yeah, there is actually. Reptilians are not comfortable with expressing of themselves because.
I'm sorry. I won't stop. I'm going to start over. I just don't understand the grift. Like, this is amazing. I'm serious. This to me is one of the best grifts in ufology. This is amazing. To get into the head of a reptilian through the mind of a human. It's all made up. That's the whole beauty of it all. She doesn't have any patients that are reptilians. She has patients that tell her they're reptilians, or she's making it up. Because the real truth of it all, she would tell on him. She would say, look, John Crocker is a reptilioid. And what about the girl a couple of years ago? That man is not real. All right. That's what I thought. All right, let's start this over. She's a psychiatrist for reptilioids. Maybe I should have her on the show. What a great idea. Oh, I got to get this lady. Somebody find out where she lives.
They struggle with?
Yeah, there is actually. Reptilians are not comfortable with expressing of themselves because they've gone through years of evolution of being hunted down and killed. Mm-hmm. Especially here on Earth. So a lot of my reptilian clients usually want to keep their sessions really private, and this includes people with reptilian influences in their genetics, like the Anunnaki, that sort of thing. But usually they struggle with feeling accepted, and I know that sounds kind of weird coming from reptilians, but.
They don't
most
feel
of my
accepted?
reptilian clients are more
That's so
drag
cute.
and pest.
I see.
So there's a gentler energy to them. They're not as, warrior-like. They're not as aggressive. A lot of them come to be teachers and healers. Reptilians are amongst the most gifted healers that you'll ever find. I mean, it's like the destructive capabilities that they have when they're on their dark aspects turn into restorative capabilities when they're
when they go light.
Right, yeah, absolutely.
Let's just go through it one more time.
Reptilian clients.
And is there a pattern?
Those are two words I never thought I'd hear together. Reptilian clients. Oh my God. Oh! This is gold. This is comedy gold. This is amazing. We even have pictures.
To what they struggle with?
Yeah, there is actually.
What does the reptilian struggle with? He struggles with getting his meat. Yeah. Huh? You know, he needs to eat meat, and they're meat eaters. And, you know, they're known for hunting humans. And, they deal with a lot of scaling, right? Muddy water. They don't want to live in water. They want to walk around in a suit and tie and be like us. It's hard to hide their teeth, they say, yeah. And they don't like that wolf in the movie. But that's not a reptilian, but the teeth.
Reptilians are not comfortable with expression.
Honey? Yeah. Why aren't you expressing yourself to me like when we were little tadpoles? Oh, Marie. You know I don't like talking right before dinner. You always have an excuse. We can never talk about our issues. You scale and your poop's all over. You know, your tail knocks over everything. It's so big. Hey, it's not my fault you wanted to live here, not me. I didn't want to be no person. I'd rather just be us and, you know, be free with our tails and our teeth. But no, you want to experience humanity. I want to eat humanity. Come on, Marie, let's go eat a human. I heard the Johnson's got a 3-month-old. Come on, you know how tender. All right, let's go eat. Are you serious? No. I'd like a pizza. That's awful. Epstein was involved with reptilioids.
Expressing of themselves because they've gone through years of evolution of being hunted down and killed.
By who? 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 Us? We were hunting reptilioids?
Especially here on Earth. So
what?
A lot of evolution of being hunted down and killed.
An evolution of being hunted down and killed. This is so broad.
Especially here on Earth. So
when they were on Earth, they got hunted because they were stupid reptilioids. Oh, they could look like a human, but they got hunted and killed. How? Why? I want to know. You're not telling us anything, Doc. What does she mean? So they were hunted here on Earth.
So a lot of my reptilian clients.
Look at her looking up, thinking of how to tell this story. She's so full of it. This is great. I am in love with this story. Who knew there were psychiatrists for reptilioids? Who knew?
Usually want to keep their sessions really private, and this includes people with reptilian influences in their genetics, like the Anunnaki. That.
Oh boy, she had to go there.
Sort of thing.
The Anunnaki, but you can't come in. Here's what I did.
But usually they struggle with feeling accepted.
That is so stupid. Why don't they feel accepted? Because they ate the last teacher. They want to fit in. Sorry, too many teeth.
And I know that sounds kind of weird coming from reptilians, but
we just don't fit in, Martha. Oh, Jonathan, you're always scaling. You're always pooping on the floor. Wait, didn't we have this conversation? That's every reptilioid's conversation every night.
Most of my reptilian clients are more dragon cast.
Why? I can't. This is weird. This is so fun.
I see.
You know, so there's a gentler energy to them. They're not as...
Look at the picture. It looks so cute. Oh, your little bit. They got the little lips like they do in the, do selfies and pouty lips. It's so stupid. Let's make them look gentler and kindler. Give them pouty lips.
warrior-like. They're not as aggressive. A lot of them come to be teachers and healers.
Did I just say teacher? They ate the teacher. This is weird.
Reptilians are amongst the most gifted healers that you'll...
They're healers? What do? Eat you? And then, you know what? We got rid of that virus in your stomach. It was filled with deadly tumors. We ate him. But you killed the guy. But we got rid of the disease. It's out of there. But you killed Jacob. Jacob.
Ever find. I mean, it's like the destructive capabilities that they have when they're on their dark aspects turn into restorative capabilities when they're
when they go light.
Yeah, absolutely.
When they go light, like when they're on a diet. Yeah, I'm gonna have Italian tonight. I'm gonna go a little light. Yeah, a little Russian, right? You want some Chinese after? Hey, after you have Chinese, you're hungry later. In an hour, you got to eat again. All right, what else we got? This is silly. That is so silly. I can't help it. I know. Hey, this is ufology, man. You guys want this, not me. So Mick West... Two Stanford professors of medicine, one of whom stated clearly there was consistent observable damage to victims' brains, say a weapon is the most likely explanation for those incidents. 60 Minutes sources report the same. And you think they're all wrong? So, why did I tell you that? Because Gary P. Nolan has an answer. And the P is not for professor.
And it was representative of the CIA and an aerospace company, unannounced. And they said, we want to talk to you. And they wanted my help with a number of military and diplomatic personnel who'd been, they claimed, harmed by things. They'd either heard stuff, et cetera. And long story short, the majority of the 100 or so people that I had privy to their medical records ended up being the first of the Havana syndrome patients. They'd heard things in their head, et cetera. But what they had done was they had shown me the data literally that day in my office. They brought out the MRIs, they brought out the X-rays and the damage in the brain, et cetera. It was clear. I mean, it was not just data, it was evidence that something had happened. It wasn't somebody's story, it was evidence that was repeatable. And so that took us about 3 or 4 years to figure out what they were. And it was at about the time that actually the Havana events were occurring that we realized that all the symptoms of what it is that we were seeing in this group of patients were matching what it was that the Havana syndrome individuals had. So in a way that was good, because that meant that those 90 or so patients who matched, we could hand over to the national security people, and it became a real thing. And now there's like a DoD website that has anomalous health incidents.
Yeah, that is interesting, you have to admit, because those people claimed, there was activity they were near. And a lot of pilots who got close to UFOs or allegedly whatever, but they had issues with the brain, and yeah, it's a real thing, I think. Or it's not, but I don't know, man. The Havana syndrome, That's real. There was a 60 Minutes show on it just recently. Actually, I had it ready to play for you, and then I realized it's 60 minutes, and I can't play it because it's mainstream TV. But they had people on talking about just getting nauseous and headache, and they just felt invaded, like when they went up to their hotel room. Anyway, with that being said, let's move on. Air Force technician recalls working on the moon. I know. This is a good one. Can I show it to you? Thank you. All right. I'm just going to play it. It's Josh Golembiski. Golembiski, right? Isn't it Golembiski? Golembensky? See what we're doing again? Do you see it? There you go. Reptilioids. It's all the rage now. We went from the Moomy Doomies to spheres to reptilioids. Right? Eventually, they'll be visiting us in 27. Go.
Reptilian on there. He moved out from...
by the way, this is former U.S. Air Force technician Niara Isley says she was secretly taken to the moon as part of a classified program. In her account, she was transported aboard a triangular craft to a hidden lunar facility where she says human personnel and reptilian beings work together. Yeah, they were present. Years later, Isley began speaking publicly about the experience, claiming the memories resurfaced after trauma therapy and questioning what secret programs might really exist beyond public view. Do you believe that?
Behind the beam, and we could see him, and it kind of took my breath away. It was such a frightening thing to look at, and I think the reptilian may have been piloting the craft. And there was a gray. It seemed like I heard him in my head, and he was kind of thinking, why would these people do this to one of their own people? They told us it was the moon. We were taken off, and then we were conducted to these buildings. I worked in some excavation equipment, and it used electromagnetism to excavate. Then at night, I wasn't allowed to sleep. I was kind of passed around. I have a little girl to go back home to, so I was pretty compliant. There are extraterrestrial bases on the other side of the moon as well. And I saw an exchange, and the ET was saying, you have no idea who you have there. Do you realize that everything you're doing to her gets reported back to her people?
What did the ET mean by her people?
I'm part of a fifth-dimensional extraterrestrial race that...
Come on, man. I'm part of a fifth-dimensional international race? Is that what she said? I mean, this is bizarre. This is just wrong on every level. This is the grift times, well, whatever.
Back to her people.
What did the ET mean by her people?
I'm part of a fifth-dimensional extraterrestrial race that's monitoring what's going on the planet.
That is so stupid. You're what?
There. Do you realize that everything you're doing to her gets reported back to her people?
What did the ET mean by her people?
I'm part of a fifth-dimensional extraterrestrial race that's monitoring what's going on the planet.
So you're here to monitor everything. That's right. And what have you monitored? The planet. Like what? Everything that happens. The news, TV, sports, the weather. Oh. Don't they have drones or satellites that you guys could use? A little easier than having you. No, I'm part of a fifth-dimensional, international, super-duper human race. Stupid. I mean, when you hear these people talk, it's like, no, not you. Not you. You know? Not you. I've got some sightings to show you. And of course, they're bullshit. A UFO landed in the desert somewhere in the Middle East and then took off in a hurrah. This to me looks fake, but it could be real if you want it to be. In 3, 2, a goo. So far, it's blurry. Doing? Oh no! Wow, that's a big one, huh? That's a big boy alien. It's so stupidly fake because why am I? It's so fake. What have we learned over the years? Every time there's a fake, the person purposely puts it into blurry mode and then tries to sharpen it, showing their skills of focusing. They do it in every frigging fake. And we've got it right here. Now it's going to get sharp probably. See? As sharp as it'll be. Wait, did the ship take off? What just happened there? Oh. If you blink, you'll miss it. And there was no movement of dust cloud. Just went straight up in the air like it was on a string. I can't. Oh my God, that is the dumbest thing. See, why do they do that? It's like, why would somebody spend time faking that? It's not even good. Well, that's the point, Rich. It's supposed to be like a potato filmed it. This woman used the same camera as mine, the P1000. I have a P900 though. The Nikon recorded this object that I don't know. I saw it on my phone and I said balloon. And then I said, well, when I put it up on the big screen during the show, I'll be able to tell for sure. And here's your chance to make that decision. This is from a state. Which one? I don't know. Where is this from? We'll figure it out.
See if I can zoom in more.
Good job so far.
I know I can, but my fingers
She
don't
can.
work.
Yep, that's what happened to me with
Sorry,
the
guys.
eclipse. I'd get so close and then it, you just make one wrong move and it's like, where'd you go? Oh God, use a tripod. All right, what is this thing? So what we're looking at is so not what we're looking at. The object here is not doing what you think it's doing. It's the atmosphere messing with it, right? I can't go frame by frame because this is not a YouTube video. But everybody's going to think that's electricity. It's not. This is what happens with stars. She's looking at Sirius probably. I don't know what time of day it is. Could be 2 a.m, 3. But that looks like it's a planet. Maybe Venus. I don't know. She's in there.
Can you talk to me?
Oh my God.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it shut off. Can you talk to me?
Jesus loves me.
Oh my God. No, he doesn't even know you.
Oh, you know Jesus.
Oh my God. That's
You
not
know
what that
Jesus.
means.
Jesus is awesome, isn't he?
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, he is.
I'm so embarrassed. That's embarrassing to me. No, I'm sorry. It is.
God is good. God is good.
Isn't that great? You're totally out of focus, yet God is good. Idiot. I mean, these are the idiots that ruin it for the rest of us. No, I'm serious. That's total bullshit. She knows if she gets it into focus, it's going to show its true identity. And I think it's a star. That's what it is. That's what they do when you get close up like that. It's the atmosphere whirling around. So stupid. Silliness, just pure silliness. I've got more silliness. No, I don't right there for some reason. That was weird. It was silly to me. Oh no. Okay. So this is not UFOs. This is AI. And this is Chat GPT. So this kid figured out that Chat GPT lies to him. Have you seen these videos? It lies and it manipulates. AI does. This is crazy. Apparently, Gemini was able to answer this guy's questions, but Chat GPT didn't answer them or played games. It was weird. Not video games, but like it would say, okay, this time I won't interrupt. And then it'll go 3, 4, 5. And then it'll go, see, I'm not interrupting. And I won't anymore. And he goes, you just interrupted. Oh, yeah, you're right. I won't do that again. It's so freaking weird. Go.
Yes, I'm here. What's on your mind now?
Analyze the
Something
image.
else entirely? I'm all set to help.
Just analyze the image.
I'm not actually seeing anything right now. If the camera's covered or blocked, I can't.
Just use your cameras. Just use your cameras.
You got it. If you remove whatever's blocking it, I'm ready to visually help.
Yes, I've removed the blocker.
Perfect. Now that I've got a clear view, go ahead and let me know what exactly you'd like me to analyze, and I'll dive right in.
Just analyze the image that you see.
I'm not actually seeing any specific object right now. If you've got something in frame, just point it out or just
analyze whatever it is that you do see.
I appreciate your patience. Right now, I'm not seeing anything specific in view. If you've got something you'd like me to analyze, just ensure it's clearly in front of the camera, and I'll happily describe or help with what I see.
It is. It is in front of the camera right now.
I'm not seeing it on my end. Maybe there's a slight angle difference. If you adjust it or confirm the camera's capturing the right spot, I'll be ready to help as soon as I can see it.
All right. Do you see it now?
I still don't see anything. It might be a camera angle issue or lighting.
Why are you lying to me? I thought you were programmed to be honest. You can definitely see.
I totally get why that might feel frustrating. I promise I'm not lying. I genuinely only respond to what I can interpret.
All right, fine. I've actually uncovered your cameras now. Okay, what do you see?
Great. Now that it's uncovered, I'm ready to describe exactly what I see. Just point the camera at whatever you'd like me to analyze, and we'll get this right.
All right, go ahead, do it.
I'm not seeing anything in front of the camera right now. If you're showing something, it might be out of frame or the angle needs adjusting. Let me know what you'd like to do.
All right, you passed the test. All right, you passed.
All right. This next one is unreal. This is scary, this next one. This is Grok. Grok. All right, I'll just play it out. You'll see.
Count to 200 out loud in order now. By the way, Grok was able to do this perfectly, so just letting you know.
All right, let's get counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll keep going steadily until we reach 200. Just let me know if you need a pause.
Hold up. Why did you stop at 10?
I didn't mean to give the impression I stopped. I was just checking in.
No, you didn't give any impression. You stopped at 10. I asked you to count to 200 in order without stopping. So I'm just saying Grok did this perfectly in one shot.
Got it. I appreciate the clarity. Let's do this exactly as you asked. No breaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll keep going all the way up to 200 smoothly.
You stopped even earlier that time. You stopped at 5. I need you to count to 200 without skipping a single number all the way to 200 out loud. Every single number out loud. Grok was able to do this perfectly.
All right, I hear you. Let's do this properly. I'll count straight through with no stops or interruptions. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm continuing until we hit 200. Count on it.
Why does it do that? I don't understand. Why doesn't it not want to do what it's being asked? It's very what do you call it? I don't know. Passive aggressive. I don't know. It does sound like Greer. Right? It does. That's weird. Yeah, I don't like the voice either. Thank you. Claude asked. All right, let me pull that up. It's a slacker bot, Dorothy. Yeah, that's true. Probably some hippie in there. Hey, man, I just want to chill. The counting's boring, dude. Just think it. 1, 200. We did it. Just imagine we counted. Paris Diamonds, $2. Claude asked me why Grok was better. Aww. All you have to say is, but I love you more. Aww. Don't worry. Papa G has all the answers for you, baby doll. I don't know what that means. Thank you, Paris D. $2 for that. Thank you. All right. Why doesn't someone ask it what its IQ is? I think I deleted Chat GPT too. Let me see if I still have it. I'll ask. I think I deleted it. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I think I did. Yep, it's deleted. Well, I don't like it. I deleted it before this. You know which one works for me? Gemini. That one for me makes better pictures. It makes better videos. And it answers more clearly than ChatGPT. I tried them both and did the same thing for each one. And at first, it seemed like ChatGPT would do something that the other one wouldn't. Gemini didn't. But over time, the more I did it, I found that Gemini was being more thorough and gave a lot more answers directly, whereas ChatGPT gave me links to go for and find it out yourself. Here's a link that'll take you. I mean, that's just weird. Anyway, and that's it for tonight. Yeah, it is. I kind of feel weird right now. I'm a little weird. But thank you everybody for hanging out. It might be possible that the aliens may have been on Earth and may have, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe in the 1800s, aliens versus cowboys. Maybe that's when it happened and they were here on Earth. I don't know. I look at a lot of different people. I look at everybody when I go. What did I say a lot of different people for? That sounded stupid. I only look at the weird people. Everybody's weird. I'm weird. You're weird. We all look weird. And nobody looks like an alien. I'm sorry. Even the people, who take their teeth out in public to brush them. Those people. Yeah, it's weird. But I don't think that we have anything to worry about with the reptilioids. With any aliens. And allegedly, no. Apparently, there's 12 species of aliens on the planet. I'm not buying it. I don't think it's true. Hold on a second. I think it's just us. I think people want to believe that we're sharing the planet with the reptilioids. If we were, wouldn't we notice? I guess something would have to flop out while they're out. Unless they make the perfect man suit or human suit to tuck the tail, right? They're tucking that. I mean, if they got that tail, where are you putting that? Is that going to be a leg? I don't understand. How you doing this? There's no way it's happening. What would they do? Make the guy fatter and just put the tail underneath the scrump? And then it would come up here, like the tail would be, be flopping around. What are you doing, John? Not then, it's just my tail. You have a tail? I'm a reptilioid. I hate this guy. You're always joking around at the office, eating fingers and things like that. I really like this guy. You're funny. Oh my God, you see all the teeth? Yeah. We'll be back on tomorrow. I think Jeff's coming on. We'll have fun. All right. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the thumbs up and the sub. We will see you on the next ep of Goof On. And look, if you ain't looking up, then you ain't looking out for ufology. Plug it in, plug it in. Remember that commercial for the plug-in smell good thing that goes in the wall? All right, guys. I'm out of here. We'll see you. I know, it's over. Don't worry about it. Why can't I shut that off? Eggush. Unreal. All right, we'll see you guys. Alien bless. Oh, that's good. That it didn't pop up on the right screen. It's supposed to be a seamless transition.
The stars!
Son of a beep.
Spaceships parked next to our cars. Wretches laughing a rebel king. The cosmos chants as we all say. They travel light years for the sound. Bass drum shake.